So, hi, Catherine. I am excited to have a conversation with you today and to learn just a little bit more about the work that you do with women and girls.
Yes, happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, great. So, let's go ahead and get started with telling me why you chose to become a life coach.
I chose to become a life coach because I've always wanted to support and empower women and other people in general. I've always been that person that people come to for support, for guidance, for help. And I've always been like a naturally like positive person, optimistic, and think outside of the box, consider other perspectives. So I had this deep desire to really give back, to be of service, and to really just support and encourage people for where they are in their lives. And I had always been curious about life coaching. So when someone would say they were a life coach, I'm like, that sounds interesting. What exactly do you do? And when I found out what a life coach actually means and what it entails, I found that it was a perfect fit for what I wanted to do. It was in perfect alignment with one of my core values, which is service. And I felt like it was a method for me to really support and empower women in a structured, systematic way. So that's why I decided to become a life coach.
I think that's great. And so, tell me then, what are some of the benefits of working with a life coach and who would benefit from working with you?
I think some of the benefits are, having someone to support you in a non-judgmental space, someone that's not going to be attached to your story, someone that's going to really be detached and removed from what's going on in a way that's really going to allow you to see a different perspective. And sometimes, we talk to our friends or we talk to people that we know, but they may be attached to us by the story, or they may, put in their own opinions and things like that because they know us, they're trying to help us. But the great thing about a life coach or, other coaches is that, we're really not about like telling you what to do or really advising you, but really helping you get to the place where you can trust yourself and trust your own inner wisdom so that you can gain awareness and you can get the clarity and maybe consider perspectives that you hadn't considered. And maybe like if you're feeling like you're stuck or you don't know what to do, we empower you to really find the answers because we believe that at the end of the day, we all know what's best for us. I know when I think about like things that people have told me when I wasn't ready to hear it, or, they told me and it meant well, but I just wasn't ready to hear it. And I did my own thing. So sometimes we know that when people tell us stuff, we don't really necessarily follow it. And just because it works for one person doesn't mean it works for everyone. So the benefits of working with a life coach is just that you have someone that's going to support you. It's going to be your biggest cheerleader. They're going to really help you move from where you are to where you want to be, really help you reach those bigger goals that you have for yourself, and really help you identify what may be really standing in the way. Like what's your blind spots? What are the obstacles that you tend to run up against time and time again, and help you really work through those things and see long-term results.
Great. I love that. And I think that feeds directly into what it says on your website about working specifically with professional women and helping them to gain clarity, encourage, and confidence to pursue their bigger purpose and vision so that they can then have the fulfillment and thrive in their careers. That's huge.
Yes. Yes, because I've been working in IT as a professional woman for over 20 years, so I'm well aware of all the challenges and all of the workplace dynamics that we face. So I think that I bring a unique perspective from that point of view. And not just that, but I feel like work is such an important part of our lives. Like, right, we spend so much time working in our careers and our jobs and professions and things like that. We should feel like our work is fulfilling and it's exciting to us and it's what we really want to do, right? And I feel like, oftentimes when women face challenges, whether it's in the workplace, in their personal lives, some of the things that get in their way is, not really knowing what they want, not really getting, really, really specific and clear on that. So that's where the clarity part comes in. And then there's the courage that, okay, once you get clear, like, having the courage to like step out there and try the new thing and try the different thing, even if it's uncomfortable and even if it's unfamiliar. And then there's always the confidence piece, like really believing in yourself, believing that you're capable of it. So working through all of those things that come up just when you think about your confidence and your clarity and the courage that you may be lacking, working through all those things so that you can move forward, so that you can move towards the bigger purpose and vision, because I feel like we all have more that we want to do. We all want more for our lives. And sometimes we just get stuck. Sometimes we just need to work through it and work through the things that continue to show up on our journey.
That's great. And so it sounds like if you're still their biggest cheerleader, then you're helping them to get through those things along their journey. So that's really amazing. And I love that you, in addition to coaching, you also mentor professional women and girls in STEM. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes. So the mentoring is great because it allows me to bring more of my experience and my expertise in the field and offer the advisement that women in STEM may be looking for. Like if they're looking to change careers, maybe looking to get promoted, maybe looking to like get a new field in IT. Like they don't work in IT now, but they would like to work in IT in the future. So I get to bring everything I've learned in the field for the last 20 years and offer them some advisements and things that they could possibly do, practical steps and guidance from that point of view. So it's more so about the advisements and the guiding that I get to add by mentoring versus the coaching, which is more so the empowering and the helping them see the bigger picture and helping them see a different perspective, but not really, necessarily advising and telling them exactly what to do, but empowering them to find the answers themselves. So that's a little bit of the difference between coaching and mentoring. And when it comes to mentoring young girls, it's really getting them interested in STEM, letting them see what's possible for their lives, for their careers. If they were to pursue a STEM career, letting them see all the magic that they can create and build through STEM and getting them exposed to that early. Also giving them the critical life skills that they may need, because I found that, talking to the girls I mentor and my goddaughter is that, nowadays in public schools, they don't really have a lot of the classes that we had when we were growing up. Like they don't have the home cooking classes, they don't have the sewing classes, they don't have a lot of the arts and music classes. So if they don't have those things, I feel like it's a disservice because they may not know, they may not have had the opportunity to tap into their creativity side or their imagination to see where that could go in their lives. So getting them exposed to STEM, getting them interested and letting them see what's possible with STEM if they were to pursue a career in STEM. And also it's the self-awareness piece and the self-confidence piece is really preparing them early, helping them feel like, they can do whatever they want to do, helping them believe in themselves, give them that confidence early so that they walk out into the world more self-aware, more confident, and they can see all of the possibilities that are truly available to them.
So it sounds like you're really making a lot of magic happen for us professional women and for young girls in the world. So I love all of that, Katherine.
Yes, yes.